A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a historic moment for the nation, Donald Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States on Monday, January 20th, 2025, amidst a backdrop of both celebration and solemnity at the Capitol Rotunda. This marks Trump's return to the Oval Office following a remarkable political comeback, as he aims to usher in what he describes as the golden age of America. The ceremony, which had to be moved indoors due to an Arctic blast, was attended by a host of dignitaries, including his family, Vice President J.D. Vance, and several tech titans like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. In his inaugural address, Trump wasted no time in outlining his vision for the country, vowing to dismantle what he termed the vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of our Justice Department. He expressed gratitude to Black and Latino voters for their support, asserting that the country is unifying behind his agenda. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback, Trump declared, emphasizing the will of the American people. Trump's speech was punctuated by moments of emotional resonance, particularly when he referenced the assassination attempt on his life during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. "An assassin's bullet ripped through my ear," he recounted, attributing his survival to divine intervention. "I was saved by God to make America great again." The president laid out an ambitious agenda, pledging to deploy troops to the southern border to combat what he termed a disastrous invasion, and to eliminate foreign criminal networks under the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Trump also promised to raise tariffs to boost the national treasury and to sign an executive order to halt government censorship, restoring what he described as free speech to America. Additionally, he made a controversial declaration regarding gender, stating that U.S. policy would recognize only two genders, male and female. In a move that is sure to stir debate, Trump announced plans to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America and to revert the name of the nation's highest peak from Denali back to Mt. McKinley. He also expressed intentions to reclaim the Panama Canal, asserting that ceding it to Panama was a foolish gift that should never have happened, claiming that it is now under Chinese control. Trump's inaugural address also touched on the recent fires in Los Angeles, highlighting their impact on some of the wealthiest individuals in the country. "They don't have a home any longer," he noted, promising to bring about change to prevent such occurrences in the future. He positioned himself as a peacemaker and a unifier, declaring that his administration would stop all wars and restore a spirit of unity to a world fraught with anger and violence. "From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation," he proclaimed. The ceremony was marked by a blend of tradition and modernity, with Cardinal Timothy Dolan and Reverend Franklin Graham offering invocations. Graham's remarks resonated with the audience as he referenced Trump's near-death experience, stating, "Father, when Donald Trump's enemies thought he was down and out, you and you alone saved his life." Following the swearing-in, Trump shared a handshake with outgoing President Joe Biden, who had welcomed Trump and First Lady Melania Trump to the White House earlier that day with a gracious welcome home. In a flurry of last-minute actions, Biden issued several pardons, including to members of the January 6th committee and Dr. Anthony Fauci, as he wrapped up his presidency. Trump's return to power has been characterized by a sense of urgency and determination. He spoke of a crisis of trust within the government and promised to restore faith in American institutions. "Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored," he emphasized, asserting that the decline of America is over. As the nation watches closely, Trump is expected to enact over 200 executive actions on his first day in office, setting the stage for what he calls the complete restoration of America. His administration's first steps will aim to reflect a revolution of common sense, as he seeks to realign the country with his vision of governance. Despite the frigid weather that necessitated a shift in the inaugural festivities, the spirit of Trump's supporters remained undeterred. The indoor ceremony at the Capitol Rotunda saw an array of billionaires and tech leaders mingling with Trump's team, signaling a new chapter in the intersection of politics and technology. As Trump embarks on this new term, the implications of his policies and rhetoric will undoubtedly resonate across the political landscape, shaping the future of the United States in the years to come. His commitment to an aggressive agenda and a return to what he believes are foundational American values is set to define his presidency and the national discourse for the foreseeable future. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.